Hola y buenos pensamientos. Soy Meli, la biohacker, y hoy estoy con Vladimir Vasiliev, que es el cofundador de Systema marcial. Un abordaje que se las trae. Y no solo eso, sino que es el instructor en jefe de todo Systema alrededor del mundo. Y estoy hoy también con Vladimir Vasiliev, considerada la madre de Systema marcial en el mundo. Thank you so much for being today with us. So, Vladimir, how would you define Systema in a short paragraph?
That's a provoking question. Yeah, no, it's a good question. It's just for me, like for now, every time is different, right? Because you understand more or something. For me, just how to remove tension from myself and my friends and my colleagues when I teach seminar. Because tension, it's that part what not allowed us to think properly, to move properly, and to be aggressive. So when you relax people, they're better. You know, they're more relaxed, they smile more, right? Because if the people tense, they cannot even smile. So I can say, for me, I know, for my wife, maybe a little bit different. For me, just for now. Before was different, breathing, movement, but now it's. I see the tension in people and try to remove this tension from the others. Yeah.
Physical tension and psychological tension, both.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Physical tension and psychological tension.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that Systema is a philosophy, a lifestyle, a methodology, all of them?
I believe all of them. Yeah, you're very right to say that. More you study Systema, it's very different art. Like, of course, they're all the same: arms, legs, you know, movement. But when you come too deep, it just allowed you to stay more free. And some people, you know, like freedom, but they are afraid of freedom. They like freedom. They are afraid of freedom. So every day is different. So it means for me to stay relaxed, to stay, how to say, more free in the movement, more free in how you can speak, how you can talk, to be more polite to people, but in a different way. It's very important, very interesting.
This is wonderful what you're saying, because this gives me the hint for the next question. So we know that there are strong people and martial artists that come to Systema now to be stronger, to be more free, as you're saying. And also there is, I would say, like the next door people, like entrepreneurs, housewives, people working in companies that have never been in contact with a martial art, but they have a kind of a challenge, and this is what happened to me with Systema. That is, people that are very compassionate, very polite, highly agreeable, that do a lot of service, and that are very connected with the resource of love and doing from their heart. The issue is when they face, when someone attacks, when they find a situation that is stressful with aggression, what happens? Shock. Then how come that practicing Systema, that is something that we do with our body, or this would seem, can change our mind for this kind of people like me to become more resilient, stronger, and more free?
You know, the best question, I guess. Very nice. So, you know, around, yeah, very good. It's just when you study Systema, first of all, you study something in a way completely different than the other martial arts teach. I'm talking about not philosophy, not the other stuff. Usually martial arts teach you to be tense, to block, to grab, to, you know, to hit. So here you study how to avoid this tension, but at the same time you can grab, you can hit, you can teach, but in different approach, different, how to say, movement, different attitude, different feeling. See, because in Systema, what I like about Systema, you can study two things what usually allow us to live. It's a breathing, because breathing is very hard to study because you do this every time. You do inhale, you do exhale. But when you watch people, when they start to be afraid, or like you said, something position change, they start to panic, they don't breathe, and fear comes. Fear comes, you cannot do anything, even when you can fight, but you lock yourself and nothing you can do. So you need to study how to breathe in a base level, not a road, not the path when people teach you. Inhale through nose and inhale here. It's a path. It's just it's for me maybe good, for my wife it will be bad. So we try to teach basic, like a basic things, just to how to say to explain that. Problem.
Yeah. You know, just a bit of a side story. In 2007, we were invited to the United Nations in New York. Yeah, and there was demonstrations of various martial arts. Famous masters, good masters came to demonstrate, and Systema group. And the resolution. And the resolution of the committee was that Systema is the most humane martial art that exists right now.
Yeah, I wasn't there. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
there. Yes.
So yeah, pictures and
Quite
everything.
interesting.
Yeah. So very interesting. So that means anyone can do it. You don't have to be martial art. You don't need any physical fitness level. Anyone can do it.
It's just lots of people like to be tense. See, they like to be tense. They like to relax, but they don't do that. When you start to relax them, they're afraid because they start to open everything for, people start to come to you, touch you, do the other things, and you cannot handle this. You cannot. Imagine, like, for example, here, seminar, you have to push you. So imagine you allowed your body to accept this pushing. It's very hard. Some people cannot even accept any contact. When they start to touch people, they don't do that. We lose that ability to contact each other in a nice way. I'm talking about. We contact each other, touch you, hit you, push you. It's okay. But the normal way is a little bit already. If we know each other, it's fine. But if we don't know each other, it's like spooky things come, especially in martial arts.
Yes, this makes a lot of sense, and as I listen to you, I have to tell you that I was one of these people, and I still am scared of the punches and everything. I even cried a little bit today, but then became stronger, and the comeback. So then after practicing this, I feel that I'm stronger, that I can do anything.
Very nice.
What changed in my mind? What can change in other people's minds by practicing this to become stronger, more resilient, so that they can do their life purpose better?
I believe we went all of us, more or less. I remember when Michael hit me a couple of times, the tears comes in my eyes, and I was ego comes. Why he hit me? Feel sorry for myself. Why he hit me that hard? I cannot handle this. And some people watch, and I understand we're carrying too much tension inside ourselves. And sometimes the people will start to be too fragile. Any contact, and
Yes.
look at this. MMA fighters, before they hate each other, then they start to cry. It's like, what is this? What I like about Systema, it's adult martial arts. You don't cry here. You do the job and that's it. Imagine you come to the guy who wants to, fix your car and start to jump around, singing that, "Are you okay? Is he okay?" So he needs to fix the car and go home. So that's here. So imagine you want to do the punch, you do jumping, and then you hit the guy. For what? And you can do jump, you can do that. I cannot do jump. For a movie, it's fine. A movie it's supposed to be like that. Yeah. Anyway, it's Hollywood. But the adult, it should be movement adult. You want to be adult. You don't want to be a kid. When you teach something, Here, see, I want to be. Sometimes, of course, we're laughing, we smile, stuff like that. It's because it's our relaxation. Look at the other martial arts, so serious, like no smile, nothing. So why to live like that even? You know, for what? You have a stress on your job, you come in here and you have another stress. You need to see. Imagine this stress. They come, the people here to gives you another stress, and you come home and start to be stressed like that. For what? You don't burn for this. You don't burn to be heated and then to sit and tell people you're so wrong, the best one. No, you need to relax. See, that's the other part of the body. When you study breathing, you need to study how to move properly. Because look at everybody walk. They walk with so much tension. Nobody can walk very soft. Nobody. They have already injury in the body, in the head. They walk like that. They make a movement this way. They already, disabled.
Good. And Vladimir, it's really wonderful. It's a fabulous insight, and there is a lot of people listening to this interview that maybe are thinking, "Wow, he's a very strong, very resilient." And do you get scared easily, or you can relax very well?
That's why I fight very fast, because I scared so much. No. No, the fear is a different type of the fear, right? I'm talking about not afraid. Afraid to, for example, I'm afraid to hurt my wife, afraid to hurt my kids, afraid to hurt God. That's very important. Not to afraid to hurt nice people here. For what? It's better to stay human. To give. I'm not talking about love. Love. It's hard. People understand love is now completely different. Everybody. So to love, at least not to hurt anybody. If he asks you, no problem. That's my job, right? But if he didn't ask, sometimes to show your ego, I don't want to do that. It's not important for me.
So if, let's suppose there's someone that wants to harm you and comes to attack you, in whatever way, it can be physical, psychological, what is your mental strategy to feel strong?
No, first of all, you need to understand. Maybe he has a problems. Just you need to understand the guy. He has a reason. Maybe God sent you to you just to tell you don't do you do wrong things. Because he start to challenge you. Because it's like any sickness. Not allowed you to think about future too much, because it's a stop your time. Imagine you're now sick, and now you at least live maybe several times per year. You live in good time, right? Because usually, I have to go here, I have to go there, I have to go, and you don't live now. What's the point of, to live like that? And that's why people drink. At least they stop time, right? And at least they now in this time, but at least they stop time. So.
So the philosophy is do not destroy the attacker, but destroy his desire to attack you. So you don't need to damage him, just do different movements so he doesn't want to continue. There are many ways to do that.
What I like about Systema, before Systema I studied box, I studied karate, I was quite successful. And for me, to hit people was really priority. I have to hit fast. I have to, because I understand that some people can be stronger than me. I have to go fast. When you study Systema, you slow down. You yourself suddenly you start to understand people. Suddenly you start to smile to a person. Suddenly you start to say, what happened? Why he come to me? What's the reason? Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe or maybe he missed me with the other people. Maybe I look like a other kid, like a kid. Kid ask, and kid usually tell, mom, but it's not your mom. But we don't understand. The woman looks like his mom, and we said, no, kid, it's not your mom, it's not mom. No, mom. People laugh at it. So I'm a normal person like everybody else, and of course I have fear, but now much less. I mean, it is like incredibly much less. Before I was afraid, because when you study martial arts, it means you're afraid a little bit. You want just in case to be sure, right? So most of the time people come because the fear comes. Like something, maybe some people will attack me, and usually ask people how often per week the people attack you. Never in his life So why you so afraid? You know, if God didn't bring you anybody, so it means you're okay. You know, so no, okay. You know. I remember it was a good story when the two people came to the class, and one guy asked me specifically, "Can you teach me how to defend myself?" So there's no problem. The other guy came and said, exactly the same class, said, "Can you show me how to attack people?" I said, "Okay, no problem." And suddenly, you know, they start to work together. And I said, "Spar." And the guy who wants to defend him, start to attack the guy, hit him. The guy who wants to attack, start to defend himself. That's a life, you know, because you don't know sometimes what you wanna, you know, ask or tell. Yeah.
Wonderful. Wow. Yes, this is a great insight. And I'm thinking, let's get Systema to everyone's daily life. Anyone that wants to optimize their life. I'm thinking, what are maybe 3 things that are non-negotiable that you do, that are related to Systema, that you do every day, that you can share with the audience to do every day?
No, I can tell them, then you can tell it. So for me, if 3 things, I do breathing, I do proper movement, and I pray. For me, prayer is first, of course. Prayer first, then breathing, and then pray. It's not like I'm fanatic or something, because I understand everything comes from God. So it's better for me to have His as a friend, you know, His as a, you know, at least a good example. When you read Bible, you can see that. When Michael Ryabko, he's you know, was a heavy guy, he always read how to say, помнишь, травинка не склонилась.
He would always quote the Bible, where our Lord Jesus Christ would move across the field and not even have one grass segment.
No, because
touch.
he moves exactly the same. Michael Ryabko, he moves so relaxed, so nice. You can touch him and he disappears from you. It's a big talent, you know. Because, for example, I touch you and you see, you even help me to touch you. He is like right away move away and you. Yeah, so
Yes.
For me, prayers, breathing and movements.
Breathing.
Because I want to move properly. Because if you move smoothly, if you move improperly, natural, it's natural, you know, without create movements, without, you know, go this way, because it's already something wrong. You need to move. If I lift my arms, it should be natural, right? I don't move my arm like that. Don't scare people, you know. Breathing important.
So can we do, when you say praying, I think it's absolutely a fabulous tool. It will align ourselves to this bigger power. And when you say move, what if people are in their home and say, okay, I want to do something from Systema? So for example, in this seminar you said, when you do the push-up, stay in the position that you like the less, right? So what else can, if they say, okay, I'm going to dedicate some minutes of my life, I want to use Systema, what can I do? We can even show them whatever you say, okay, if you're going to learn one thing from Systema, learn this one. Do this one. Start with this one.
No, that's
Yeah, I think the easiest one and most useful is breath starts every movement. So start to inhale first, then move. Continue to inhale, finish movement, finish inhale, and then same on the exhale. So whenever possible, it's not always possible. Whenever possible, start with breathing, then move.
See, for example, if I want to get up, I do inhale. For example, just to see, exhale. See, my body start to be light, and I get up, and my body very light. Sorry. Then I do inhale. For example, exhale, and look at that. Exhale. See, and I sit, and I don't bother anybody. Usually, how we get up, make a support and start to get up. I imagine if you have broken shoulder, you know, headache, even, you know, some, you know, sickness, you cannot create movement like that. And when you start to teach old people for this, sometimes to teach old people, it's old enough to understand, not old enough when they cannot move, it's a little bit different. And they pick up very fast because they understand that, because by breathing, my body starts to be so relaxed. See, you tense up yourself a little bit to get up. See, I try to relax myself. See, I try to sit. Yeah, that's it. Very good. And then relax yourself to sit. Relax. No, not to fall.
No.
Sit. See, I relax myself. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it feels completely different.
You need to, every exercise supposed to create energy for you, not to take energy. Because sometimes, for example, you do push-ups, like 20 push-ups, 30 push-ups, and after that it's hard to move your hands. So what's the purpose of this exercise? You need to do push-ups in such a way. For example, I do push-ups just to warm up myself. For example, I do 10 push-ups. Every day other push-ups I start to feel more and more relaxed, and 10 push-ups are completely relaxed. And then I get up, I see everything work properly. Because if you do that and you look yourself and you walk like that, you cannot even take the spoon to put the, so the purpose of any exercise to heal you, not to make you tense.
Que cada ejercicio te sane y que cada ejercicio te llene de energía. Es un insight maravilloso. And one little more, because I have experienced the benefits of the Systema strike, the Systema punch or Systema strike. How come that this makes people stronger, release emotions, what are all the benefits of the Systema strike?
First of all, it's the best way. It's the best one. When Michael introduced, my teacher introduced me to the strikes, I did, like I said, box and karate, and I always was afraid of contact. Not afraid of course people hit you, but understand that less contact is better. But Michael explained more contact is better because it heals you. It depends who will punch you. And if the person punch with proper knowledge and relaxation and kindness, you start to make yourself stronger. It's like it heals you. Because see, every time, for example, you can walk and hit the table, hit the chair, and you need to know how to breathe to restore yourself, because pain comes. And you need to not to be afraid of contact. What's the big deal? Contact happens anyway. It's supposed to give you proper energy. Any physical activity, if I hit, for example, I hit him or something, he needs to feel much better, because if he is afraid, it will be a problem. So the contact inside the body, it's a pressure inside the body. You need to exhale this pressure. And every time, usually we hold the pain inside ourselves, and our body starts to be fragile. Because pain is supposed to have the two levels, to your body to remember, and the other, out is just to create that field. When the people start to contact you, you feel the pain before even.
The anticipation.
Sensitivity, I believe.
The sensitivity.
See, for example, if I touch her, it's one thing. It's like body has that information when I touch her.
Yes.
Not experience, information. It's a little bit different. Information. I touch her, said, it's good for me, bad for me, it's good, no good. See, but when I start to, if it's bad for her, when I start to move towards her, see this moment already subconsciously, she starts to move away because the body has proper information, and not to squeeze yourself. It's open.
Open,
yeah.
Good.
Like you sometimes when the people come in 100-meter away with bad influence, you will feel it.
Wow, that's
because people contact you, they give you, more like, I want to hit you, I want to destroy you. That information will stay inside you. It can be stay by fear. That's what people start to be afraid. Said, no, I don't want to go there because I'm afraid. So that's why they come to us and we heal them. They heal, we start to hit, and step by step start to move much better. Yeah, the body start to move much better.
Yes.
It's important, because we always, too much frame work, too much fear comes inside our body, make our body too fragile.
Yes. Wow. So I want to thank you so much. Thank you both for this interview. I'm not sure if what I'm going to do is really, really smart or really generous to show the audience. But I think that should we show them how a Systema strike looks like?
No problem.
No.
You?
On you. Ooh.
It's hard to hit woman. It's hard.
Especially after.
Okay.
Yes. Especially after the seminar, right?
No, I understand. It's just for me, just me. You know.
Oh, if you don't.
No, I'll do proper way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to shout.
So this.
It's going to.
No, she will stay close.
I can hold
like that.
keep close.
Yeah. First of all, if you decide to teach people how to hold the strikes, you need to see her, ability to move freedom inside. See, not that much freedom. See, it's like that. It's not much, and outside. See, not much too, because of freedom like that. So it means if the heat comes inside your body, you cannot escape. You need to. No, it's fine, but you need to work with hands, with legs. But in the body, it's not that soft enough. So, but I want to explain here. See, when the contact comes, you need to see pressure comes inside your body. You need to exhale this pressure. No, never exhale from the mouth. If you inhale from the mouth, it's fear comes. When the people are afraid, they start to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. No. See, contact comes. On the contact, you exhale, but exhale here. Nose, inhale, nose. No, not like that. It's like the body reacts a little bit different. Not like that. See, you look yourself. It means one punch and the second punch, and it hurts. It will hurt. People usually hit several times. Nobody hits once. No, maybe once, whatever. Yeah. See? Yeah. Don't look towards me. No way. Everything should be symmetrical in the beginning. Later, it doesn't matter. Symmetrical. When I start to hit you, see. Very important. See, I hit you. You need to see where you have tension. For example, you have tension here, so you need to relax yourself. Yeah, like that. It's important because this way you remove that negative tension from yourself. Negative tension, not positive tension. Positive tension will stay with you anyway. It's fine. Positive tension, when you stay at normal, see, this is positive tension because everything holds each other properly. Muscles. Yeah. So when I start to attack you, nice, much better. Yeah, that's it. And then step by step you go deeper. Yeah, but it's for camera. It's hard because the tension comes. Yeah, no, but you did good job anyway.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you so much, Valerie. Thank you so much, Vladimir. You are wonderful. I have to say, personally, Systema has improved my life in the most amazing ways. It's allowing me to do much more service from a stronger place. So thank you from my heart. I want the world to take advantage of this like it has improved my life. So thank you for spreading this. Thank you for making this with all this love. The worldwide Systema community is fabulous, is full of love.
That's what I like also about Systema community. Everybody start to be better and better, they move better. In a way, to be honest with you, when I know people, they start to be more dangerous because they act different, they hit different. It's like they smile, meanwhile they hit you so hard, sure, you don't know how to help yourself. No, breathe. That's so funny.
And many people have said that their family relationships have improved.
Better,
They made up with friends that they had problems with. They came closer to God, lost weight, like all the good things.
All the wonderful things, all the good things. So thank you. And I know you're very, very humble, but I have to say to the world that many people think that you're like one of the strongest people in the world and the wisest, wisest in self defense.
No, I like beer, I like wine. No, I'm okay. I like people. I'm okay.
Well, you are fabulous. Can I give you a little kind hug?
No problem, of course.
Argentinian?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Great.
Muchas gracias. Espero que hayan disfrutado de esta entrevista tanto como yo. ¿Pueden creer que el hombre más fuerte del mundo me acaba de dar unos golpes y aprendí un montón? Buenas tardes y buenos pensamientos.